Nedell, pro kickboxer, and a longer one than MMA. I started training like about, I'm gonna put my age in there, but a while ago, just to lose weight. And then I was training for about 3 weeks. Jennie Nedell had called the gym I was working out of, and I trained twice a week for an hour, and I thought I was on a roll. I thought I was stuck. And Nedell had called my sensei at the time and said we need a 135er to fight at Vanderbilt, which was huge. And I had to lose about 30 pounds in a month and train and learn everything. I was a street fighter. Street fights last about 30 seconds, not 2-minute rounds with thousands of people watching you. And I just fell in love with it. I lost. I mean, I won the fight, but I looked like I lost because I barely hit. Like, if I fell out of a boat, I wouldn't have hit water. So it was pretty ugly. But I remember that night when I got out of the ring, I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this. I couldn't breathe. I wanted to throw up. Then another promoter grabbed me and said, we have a fight for you next month. Do you want to take it? I said, okay, let's do it. So my dad's like, we gotta make you better because that was hard. I honestly think I only won because I sold my tickets. It was horrible. It was like a typical girl fight. Bad. Then I really threw myself into it, and another close fight, and I decided, you know, if I'm this, I better put my all into it. I did it, and then a couple of months later, I lost my neck. And 9/11. So I was a dirtbag for a little bit, drank, drugs, did whatever just to pass the time. And then after I got done feeling sorry for myself, I realized that my dad would love that, and I couldn't do that to my family. We lost enough; they couldn't lose me too. I said, screw it, let's do it. All I can, throw myself into it. Here I am. I actually came here randomly to start. A friend of mine hooked up sparring here, and I fell in love with just being here, the aura, the atmosphere. I came to a gym where there was so much tension, and this one trying to do this one to get up on top. I was looking for a family in a sense, and I came here, and I would just I don't think he thought I was anything at all. I mean, some of the comments that came out of his mouth in the beginning were interesting, but now he's one of my best friends. So it all happened the way it was supposed to. I truly believe it. When I think about who he is, because when we get stopped places, you know, we're out to lunch or dinner or something, people, you know, want his autograph, and I look at him like, it's Ray. You go in his office, you can't even find him every time. When on the other side, I have such a high level of respect and love for that man that I'm actually too hard on myself at times because I want him to look at me and be like, wow, this girl proved me wrong. I didn't think she could get any better. He's going to be walking me into Glory 33, which is my dream. And to have a man like that who's also such a good friend of mine in my corner, I can't lose. I mean, there's so many reasons why I don't want to lose, but he's a big part of it. I want to make him proud.
Yeah, I met Jennie through a friend. A friend I was teaching had a buddy, and I guess Jennie approached him and said, "Could you ask Ray if I can come train?" And when the guy asked me, I said, "Of course, no problem." And then I think coincidentally, I had a girl, Christina Rose, that was fighting at the time, and they ended up being sparring partners right around that same time. So the transition was pretty easy once I met her, and yeah, that was it. And then she switched over, and she's been a really huge part of the gym ever since. Honestly, she was a little older when I met her, so I didn't think, I thought like the learning curve at that point was going to be slow, if anything, because she already had a bunch of fights and she had some really bad habits. But wow, she really did something I didn't think she could do. She definitely changed her skill set. She's a great listener. I think just being around positive people and, the gym and Whiteman was winning at the time, we had all the other comers, I think really did a lot, for everybody, including her. She really became like a student of the game, I think, and she got better at a later age, which is, I don't think is easy to do. Like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but she definitely has some new tricks, and she's still growing and learning, and she really proved me wrong.